My name is Chris Cameron. I am with Siemens Digital Industries Software, and Siemens has 311,000 employees globally, and our business unit has 20,000, and we're worldwide, so I like the global aspect of that. I have been in management information systems for 28 years now, running websites, and so I really enjoy Highspot. After finding it here in the last 10 years while I'm in a sales enablement position. I do brag about having 1,700 publishers. Now, we call our owners, co-owners, and editors collectively publishers of content. And we have 40,000 accounts using our platform. So 1,700 is really 4%. It's not that much, is what I tell folks. What we do with that is have an ownership culture. Siemens has an ownership culture, and so we extend that to our Highspot platform, that we require our owners to run their content on their spot, bring in their best co-owners, bring in the editors to help them. But we rely upon this ownership culture in order to have a distributed workflow and handle as much content as we can. So 1,700 publishers also require training. We don't just put them out there in the blind. We require training for them, and it's done with learning courses on Saba, and we also have guides that we give them and short little videos about how to upload, how to give value to their content. That's what we strive to present to them, building value. Well, Highspot and Salesforce integration has been a wonderful, wonderful experience because it was easy to integrate, first of all. And we have our sales campaigns, some people call them programs. We have over 200 active campaigns right now. And using a spot for a campaign, we have a global list that is very key for the purposes and for the process. So we require certain things to be on that global list and not everything. Just the key items for that particular campaign go on that global list. Well, that is the integration. If I am on an opportunity in Salesforce, I click Highspot and I find 10 items that are set just for that opportunity at that stage, surfacing that content from the opportunity. So they don't have to search for content, even though search works beautifully on Highspot. I don't want people to have to look. We deliver curated content to salespeople with our integration of our campaigns surfacing inside of opportunities. Well, I'm happy that Highspot is leading that effort because it will be my introduction to AI and how do we really put it to use? How can you get value out of that? What I've learned here at Spark about AI is that it can bring forth a description about these complicated things. We sell CAD software. It's very complicated. And so if I'm bringing up 2 or 3 items that I'm going to pitch to someone, it can give me a good description for that pitch. It also can give me a good description on everything that I upload. And so that's something we always strive, that titles and descriptions are the most heavily weighted in search. And so we love that fact of AI. And the co-pilot is going to help us solve a lot of issues and in presenting complicated software in an easy way, understanding description. Well, my 28 years in building internet sites and now in sales enablement, Highspot out of the box is optimized. It is liked by everybody that we have presented it to. I like it because I find it very easy to use. Ease of use is one of the phrases we use in our company. and people do like it. How we optimize it is we will do an analysis on spots, and we will have many QBRs, quality reviews with the spot owner, and give them a nice little 10-minute review of their spot. And they say, well, these things have not been viewed in the last 2 or 3 years. What are your thoughts about that? Do you think they need to be archived or deleted? And we also lead them in that kind of way that they have a lot of choice and personalization. How they manage their content is up to them. How they archive and delete their content is also up to them. So that gives them a quick view of what's important. Just because it hasn't been used, it also might be positioning. Maybe you didn't feature it. Maybe you should put it on your overview and your smart page and highlight it better. So lots of things, but we optimize at least quarterly with our primary spot owners. The business results, I can't speak in dollars of sales, but what I have seen is in ease of use. We had a 6-week proof of concept before we bought Highspot with about 50 people globally, and we gave them Highspot and we gave them a list of 10 things to go achieve. Here's the platform, here's what we want you to do, have at it. And then we came back to them and asked them how easy was it, how did they like it, and we got 8 out of 10 results with that. So then a few years later, we've been operating 7 years, we had a survey and we kept that 8 out of 10 likability feature with the folks that we're asking, and that's many hundreds now, several years into it. 2 years after that, we asked similar questions, and we're still at that 8 out of 10 likability, and that's a business result I value as an administrator, as a manager of the platform. People like it. Well, that makes me happy. In my 28 years of managing websites, and now in sales enablement for the past 10 years, I think Highspot is a sweet spot for me in a management information systems background. It is easy to administer and people like it. It's easy to use.